Today, we will talk about how to analyze the Constitution of Alabama of 1901 to determine its impact on local funding and campaign funding. The Constitution of the state of Alabama was adopted in 1901 and is still the basic governing document of the United States of Alabama, and it's the sixth constitution that the state has had. The adoption of Alabama's Constitution of 1901 is still in use today, and it marked a critical turning point in Alabama's history. It placed a severe restrictions on who would be able to vote, with the consequences for all African Americans and poor whites in the South until the Voting Rights Act of 1965. The Constitution gives the Alabama legislature the power to administer most countries directly, with only a few countries having even limited home rule. Whenever a city or a county felt like they wanted to change something, they had to have permission from Montgomery. In the state of Alabama, money talks to buy a politician, and there was no limit on how much an individual could pay. The different places they could get money from was from people, the state, corporations, political parties, national democratic parties, and a PAC.
All local funders have to go through the legislative. The people of Alabama vote to determine the outcome. The Alabama Constitution is the longest constitution with over 800 amendments. Alabama legislative is over most things. They took away power from most blacks and poor whites. Money talks in Alabama. Basically, you can buy a constitution. In campaign financing, only 12 states, which are Alabama, Indiana, Iowa, Mississippi, Missouri, Nebraska, North Dakota, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Texas, Utah, and Virginia, impose no contribution limits on individual donors. Other states restrict the amount of money that any individual can contribute, limits on individual donors. On Article 4, Section 70 of the Alabama Constitution, all bills for raising revenue shall originate in the House of Representatives. The governor, auditor, and attorney general shall, before each regular session of the legislature, prepare a general revenue bill to be submitted to the legislature for its information, and the Secretary of State shall have printed for the use of a legislator a sufficient number of copies of the bill so prepared, which the governor shall transmit to the House of Representatives as soon as organized to be used or dealt with as that House may elect. The Senate may propose amendments to revenue bills. No revenue bill shall be passed during the last 5 days of the session.